high of 61 and the low 25. Compare that to a normal low of 39, and we were 18½ degrees below where we should be. The record high 84 in 1962. The record low for this date 5 degrees below zero way back in 1905. No rain today, no rain in the forecast for tomorrow or even the next day. Jet stream bringing, though, a lot of moisture into the Pacific. Rain showers right now heavy over parts of California. They're expecting mudslides and flooding conditions off the coastal areas. Snow showers over Tahoe. This is going to be a real messy winter storm before it's all over. Spreading snow throughout much of the central Rockies, northern Rockies, and some rain down into the far southern sections down in Las Vegas and over in southern Arizona. That's where the rain is expected. Over a little bit further east, not much in the way of any precipitation, hardly anywhere over in the eastern section of the country. A few clouds down over southern Texas. Let's take a closer look at how the clouds moved through the Lone Star State today from late last night to the current time. Notice the clouds moving across the top, forming late in the day down over around Brownsville, Corpus Christi, and clearing out a little bit in the northern section of the state. There were some light snow flurries around Amarillo earlier. Stationary front off to our west, and temperatures at this hour on the cool side with some wind chill index factors out there. We're sitting on a wind chill index of about 24 degrees. Current temperature here 33, 47 degrees down in San Antonio, 58 in Brownsville, 47 in Corpus Christi. A lot of 47s out and around the area. Let's take a closer look at what's going to happen around the nation tomorrow. Out on the west coast, low pressure, stationary front, cold front moving through, and all of that moisture is still going to continue to push in across the coast in rain, up in the mountains in snow, all the way into the western ends of the northern plains. Further east, a lot of high pressure scattered about, not much in the way of any precipitation, a little bit of Great Lake snow up around lower Michigan, around Buffalo, New York, western Pennsylvania, and a few rain showers developing off parts of Louisiana, Mississippi tomorrow during the day. High pressure will control our weather, though. That'll be the dominating factor for us, and high pressure means the skies will clear up. Temperatures are going to warm up a little bit, but first we've got to get through a chilly evening. Here's what the forecast looks like. Tonight, cloudy skies, winds from the east 5 to 15 miles per hour, our low of around 30 degrees, could be a little bit lower than that. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, winds from the southeast 10 to 15 miles per hour. Southerly winds mean a warmer temperature, high tomorrow of around 50. Thursday night, we'll have partly cloudy skies and in the low 40s, and on Friday, mostly sunny with a high of around 70. Let's check out the extended forecast, and when we do, you'll notice that Saturday and Sunday will be dry days, a little bit of cloud cover out there. By the time we get to Sunday night and Monday, bang, here come the thunderstorms. It's wet time again.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts
before
we get there. Thank you, Terry. Well, coming up, we'll have Crime Stoppers. And then in sports, the Bears are getting just a little bit closer, but...
Here's Otis Harding.
Welcome from all of us to Harding Lincoln Mercury Jeep Renault and our new facility on Highway 35 in Temple. New car specials just for you. Cougar, Topaz, and Mercure 7.9 financing. Just announced by Jeep Renault, 7.9 financing on Comanche pickups and 7.9 financing on Alliance Encore. Or special buys on Harding used cars. We also have new computerized service equipment. Come by and visit our new facility in Temple, where service isn't everything, it's the only thing.
We asked members, why Figure World? Here's what they said.
It works. 6 weeks after the birth of my daughter, I'm back in the gym. I have 2 children, and I've lost 37 pounds. I recently won a swimsuit competition. The other contestants were in their teens and early 20s, and I'm 36.
New Quick Fix 5 months body reduction plan, only $54 and only at Figure World. Call now.
Which telephone directory is individually designed for Waco and Central Texas?
Only this one.
Which directory is easiest to read with no small type, but big, bold type?
Only this one.
Which directory has a special color-keyed, easy-to-find business section?
Only this one.
Which directory offers coupons for special savings?
Only this one.
Which directory offers complete listings for Waco and 48 other Central Texas cities and is mailed free to everyone?
Only this one.
Any doubt now why the Greater Waco Telephone Directory is the people's choice?
The other day I was playing racquetball when some joker yells out, "Hey, ringleader, still selling rings around everyone?" Well, I lost the point, but it made me think about our stores and about Kruger Jewelers and about why we sell rings around everyone. It's because we offer you outstanding value and prompt attention with your questions as well as your problems. And it's because we enjoy our business and we enjoy doing business with you. Kruger Jewelers, we sell rings around everyone, and that's why.
It's time to play Late Night Trivia.
That's part of our show?
The most important meal of the day is
The late night snack.
the late night motto is
Be suspicious.
stupid pet tricks have become
History-making television.
Late Night is filmed in
New York, New York, the town so nice they named it twice.
the late night champ, David Letterman. Let's have a word from the winner.
A Saturday morning burglary is the subject of tonight's Crime Stoppers. Sergeant Steve Parker says somebody may have seen something.
It is Saturday morning, still dark outside, when two men walk into this S&C gas station on the corner of 8th and Dean. Inside the store, they pause. The clerk is behind a locked door in the office, doing opening paperwork. With no one else in the store, the two make their move.
Open the door. Open it right now. Open this door. Give me the money. I want all the money. Out of cash or out of safe. Let's go. Come on, move. I ain't got no thing. I ain't got...
As the money is stashed into a bag, the second bandit crawls into the office and opens the floor safe, taking cash and blank Travelers Express money orders.
Got it. Lay down, face on the floor. You tell anybody. You make any difference.
The gunman grabs the money order stamping machine as he leaves, and the two escape. Police are looking for a man in his 30s, 5'2" to 5'3" inches tall, and about 150 pounds. He was wearing a dark jacket, cotton gloves, and blue jeans. There is no description for the second man who was crawling on the floor.
Killeen Police are seeking anyone that may be trying to pass these money orders. If you have any information at all that leads to a grand jury indictment, and you call us within the next 7 days, Killeen Crime Stoppers will pay you $1,000 in cash, and no one will ask for your name. Killeen Crime Stoppers pays cash rewards in all felony crimes. So call 526-TIPS and earn cash for clues.
And in sports, Bears just can't quite get there, Dale.
Not quite. No, Jim. They get close at the end of a ball game and then can't quite pull it out, and they're going to have to do that to win some ball games. Southwest Conference basketball race still belongs to TCU and Texas right now. TCU a big winner over Texas A&M in Fort Worth tonight. And at the Heart of Texas Coliseum, Texas beats Baylor, but just barely. We pick it up in the first half. Texas puts up the shot. It won't go. The Bears then on the transition game. Michael Williams to Eric Johnson. A nice pass here to Robert McLemore for the crip shot. Crowd of 3,300 on hand at this one and enjoying it all the way. The Longhorns counter, passing the ball around. John Brownlee finally gets it, puts in the 6-footer from the baseline. 2 of his game-high 21 points right there. It stayed close all night long and got very interesting in the second half. Robert McLemore misses it right here, but Frank Williams, a great follow shot up and over everybody for the pair. The Bears would tie it up late in the game, but could never get over that hump. Longhorns hit 13 of 14 from the free throw line. The Bears hit only 2 of 7. That basically the big difference as Texas wins it 55-50. Elsewhere in the Southwest Conference, TCU by 17 over Texas A&M, so the Frogs and the Longhorns still in a tie for first place. In overtime, Arkansas by 5 over Texas Tech, 79-72, and a bucket at the buzzer let Houston beat Rice, 71-69. Top 20 scores, North Carolina and Syracuse both winning tonight. And in the NBA, Dallas keeps winning, 117-110 over Denver. Philadelphia, a winner over Chicago. Detroit beat New York. Milwaukee over Indiana, 103-97. And the Lakers ahead of Phoenix at the half. Number 1 ranked Texas Lady Longhorns made their appearance in the Heart of Texas Coliseum this evening and had no problems whatsoever convincing the Bears that they're the best in the country right now. Beverly Williams hits that shot. The Bears stayed as close as they could for as long as they could. Phyllis Cleary swishes that one in from 18 feet away. But Texas simply has too much talent for this conference this year. The Lady Longhorns blow out the Bears 77-45, win number 110 in a row in Southwest Conference play. This was college football's National Signing Day, and although Texas A&M is probably the overall winner among Southwest Conference schools, Baylor's recruiting efforts have to rank in there at least in the top 3. The Bears signing on 20 high school stars today, 14 of those named to Texas Football Magazine's top 100, and 4 were in the top 30. One of those blue chips came right out of Baylor's own backyard. Richfield defensive back Charles Bell signing with the Bears early this morning. The 5'10", 170-pounder picked Baylor over Texas. The Bears also obtained the signature of John Randall this morning in Hearn. Randall, a 6'2", 230-pound defensive end. He was on Texas football's top 100 list, and he's the brother of former Baylor star Irvin Randall. And shortly after the 12 o'clock hour this afternoon, Cameron was the site of another Baylor signing. 6'3", 240-pound lineman Kyle Cruz became a part of the Bears fold. Cruz won all state honors this past season while helping the Yeomen to an 11-1-1 record. Here's the rest of Baylor's recruits for 1986. Gary Hayes, a linebacker out of Klein, and James Francis of Lamarck, and he's the younger brother of the Bears defensive back Ron Francis. Bears also got the signature of blue-chip defensive back Mike Welch of Sweetwater, along with offensive lineman Mark Bass out of Athens. Two more athletes, and Baylor needed quarterbacks and got three fine ones today, two of those being Brad Goebel of Cuero and Jay Maps out of Greenville. Still more Baylor recruits include Van Vleck defensive back Robert Blackman, along with Reggie Howard. He's a lineman from Plano. The Bears also got Greg Ofinger, a lineman from San Antonio Churchill High School, and a third quarterback in the group, Lance Sardelic out of Bay City. More linemen now. Jim Tilley from Tomball and Mark McMillan. He's a 250-pounder from Tuscola Gymned High School. Two Oklahoma boys decided to play for the Bears, wide receiver David Frost and running back Eldwin Raphael. And also joining the Baylor program today, blue-chip wide receiver out of Odessa Permian. His name is Greg Anderson, and also a linebacker, John Godfrey from Dallas South Oak Cliff. Danny Servants, a linebacker from Permian, also coming to Waco, along with three college transfers, offensive lineman Errol Ware, former Robinson star George Andre, and running back Dennis Washington, all three from the now-defunct UT Arlington program. And Baylor coach Grant Taft, as you might expect, pleased with his
I think
Bears.
it is very good. If I had to rate it scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably put it as a 9 or a 9+, because what you do is you set out your goals, what you want to try to accomplish, and then you go about doing that and try to get the best people that you can. And in terms of quarterback, Dale, we recruited 4 quarterbacks. Not 5, not 6, not 7, 4 quarterbacks, and we ended up signing 3 of the 4, and we had 3 scholarships designated for quarterbacks, so I don't know how we could have done any better.
And in addition to the 3 recruited by Baylor, several other Central Texas stars signed letters of intent today. McGregor's Richard Booker is now officially a TCU Horned Frog. Booker, an outstanding athlete, played at some running back, tight end, and linebacker this year. The Frogs plan to use him on defense. Meanwhile, this morning at Troy High School, Kevin Sprinkle signed on with the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Kevin, a 6'4", 210-pound youngster who helped lead the Trojans to a bi-district championship this year. Texas Tech officials also made a stop in Killeen this morning to get the signature of Charles Rowe. Rowe is a 6'2", 210-pound Ellison product, and he is now a Red Raider, as is Waco Jefferson Moore's Donald Harris right there. Harris, with his family members looking on, signed with Texas Tech this morning in Waco. Donald is 6'1", 185-pound, highly recruited defensive back. And other local signees today included Bill Cavanaugh, a lineman from Killeen High. He'll be going to Texas A&M. And Waco University stars Lewis Mooney and Charles Monroe, both defensive backs, have latched on with North Texas State. Harvey Williams, one of the most highly sought-after youngsters running backs in the country, will go to LSU. A&M lost out on him, but not many others.
Yeah, well, it's an exciting time for all those young men.
It is.
Thank you, Dale. Coming up, we'll see a cake in the making. It's fit for a prince.
More fun than anybody. Just choose your deal. 7.5 financing or $500 cash back on dependable Dodge Omni. 7.9 on selected Ram Tough pickups. 8.6 or $1,000 cash back on Lancer ES. 8.6 or $500 cash back on 15 other Dodge models. 8.6 cash back, 7.9 or 7.5. It's the more ways to save sale. Just choose your deal while they last. From the fun ones.
Don't delay. See your local Dodge dealer today.
Give a gift that says something about how you feel. Shop Boozer & Weaver Fine Jewelers. From the practicality of a fine timepiece to the elegance of a perfect diamond, show that special someone that you really care. Fine jewelry and 14-karat gold says, I love you in a traditional way. While for a hot new look, sterling silver is the latest fashion craze. And you can never go wrong with pearls by Mikimoto, the ultimate in good taste. For quality, selection, and price, shop Boozer & Weaver Fine Jewelers.
An important message from Pizza Hut.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, For a very short time, Pizza Hut is offering a large pizza for a medium charge, just for writing, make it a large, medium charge on a piece of paper and bringing it into Pizza Hut. It is that easy. Make it a large, medium charge on any piece of paper. Any questions?
Now at Pizza Hut, a large pizza or Priazzo Italian pie for a medium charge. When we